Introducing the challengers to my left from Springfield, Massachusetts, and Amityville, New York, respectively, at a total combined weight of 405 pounds of twisted steel and sex appeal, 50 cal and Dan Barry. They are locked and loaded. Introducing the champions to my right from Vacation Land at a total combined weight of 382 pounds. He's on it with a bonnet, the captain, Aiden Aggro, the shapeshifter, DangerKid. They are your reigning, defending Blitzkrieg Pro Tag Team Champions. This is the Vibe MSP.
Oh, baby.
I had the pleasure, I think that's the word I'd like to use, of teaming up with both Dan Barry and 50 Cal, in addition to Jeremy Leary at the Beer Bash this past August. Footage of that event, unfortunately, not available. What a tandem. They've only been teaming together for a short time.
You've also been in a trio with MSP.
This is very true. I've been on both sides of this team. I have been a trio with MSP. I have competed against DangerKid in the past. And yes, of course, guys, titles up for grabs. This could change the landscape here tonight. This match, a late-minute addition just yesterday. A lot of action here tonight, and everyone's going to be competing. Like I said, it's bragging rights tonight. It's a little bit more than that. Title on the line. This one's underway.
You know, and you've seen MSP getting all the mentions on Twitter about which side are they going to be on. They wanted no part of it. At the end of the day, they decided we want to defend the tag team championships.
I say they usually are the defenders of the Great White North, a.k.a. Maine. Not Canada. Maine, though, Johnny Torres.
Right.
And early out the gate, Aiden Aggro looking to end things early to walk out of here still champs, but no.
50 Cal now. Tough to match speed with the captain, Crucifix, fighting for it.
He's like Samson. He gets that strength from that panty dropper of a haircut that he has.
Yes, indeed. The former love child of Dan the Beast Severin.
There's a lot of people that could stake their claim as the father of that man. Ironically enough, no one wants to claim to be the mother. Their shirt is off. Quite the physique. Look at this kid. He takes care of himself. Not bad for drinking Busch Light. I'll tell you what.
The Twisted Steel is not hyperbole.
As if Aiden Aggro looking at him is like, yeah, I work out too, in case you haven't noticed. Aiden Aggro takes very good care of himself, perhaps in the best shape of his career. Going to be doing a test of strength here, I believe, with 50 Cal.
You got to watch Aiden Aggro on these tests of strength. Because I don't know if you're testing strength.
Oh, but maybe the mind game of Aiden Aggro. But you got it. Can you just vibe with it?
I mean, I believe 50 Cal can vibe with it. It's a matter as if he wants to. Yeah.
Okay. He brings his own flair, yes.
Yep, that's it. Cartwheel. Go behind into the headlock.
50 Cal with the dance moves from the dancing heavyweights. Now into the headlock.
Over from Aggro.
Might be time for the color wheel. Got it.
Is a 50 Cal now. Going to be looking for a tag, I do believe, and gets it. Dan Barry. The scariest thing to come out of Amityville, New York since the Amityville horror.
Yeah,
Oh, okay. Excuse me.
You should see how much he's paid on his college loans.
Dan Barry. The Amityville vibe.
Was that almost like a Harlem Shake of sorts that we saw from Dan Barry just now?
Was it? DangerKid, a little subtly confused by it all.
Dan Barry will do that to you. You never know what you're going to get.
Yeah, Dan Barry's a gamer. He's always up for a challenge. We've seen him recently on IWTV broadcast at the Wrestling Open. Going toe-to-toe with Alec Price. Yeah. Not just once, but twice. Dan Barry, let's not get mince words. He's not getting old by any standards, but he's no longer a spring chicken like a 50 Cal, like a DangerKid. And he still has a lot to prove, and he feels it, and he's still got a lot of gas left in the tank. And the reason why he's got a lot of gas left in the tank is because he's smart like that. Look at him. He knows what to do.
Yeah, I've said it before. I feel like the movement and the execution of Dan Barry feels effortless.
Timeless. Yes.
Timeless. I think that's a very nice way of saying it. Yes.
Dan Barry is a fine red wine. Just gets better with age.
Yes. He's like a bag of Franzia.
Delicious. Anyway. Dan Barry. Check it on the wheel. DangerKid. Shifting shapes.
And, you want to talk about the Blitzkrieg Pro Tag Team Championships being on the line tonight. Let's talk about an MSP recent contest over in Limitless Wrestling. Let's talk about Harry Smith. Let's talk about Dirty Dango. 2 seasoned vets picked up the upset against those two. You want to talk about a win against Harry Smith?
Yeah.
They've been in there with the big and bad. And they're in there tonight with 2 guys that I do believe are vibing with them, but I don't know. Dan Barry and 50 Cal are going to need to pull out every one of those tricks in their book tonight.
No doubt about it.
But think about the playbook of a seasoned tag team like MSP compared to a tag team that's only been competing for roughly, a year together?
Beginning of the year.
Beginning of the year.
Together as a team. But you got to hope that Dan Barry's extended a lot of that knowledge that he has in 20 years in this wrestling business. 250 Cal, and Cal's 2, maybe?
Right.
Going into the 3rd year, elbow drop by Cal.
Yeah, couldn't ask for a better learning tree to sit under for 50 Cal than Dan Barry.
Especially that within the tag team ranks.
You had said it, his multitude of tag team partners, a multitude of tag team experience. DangerKid trying to fire back. 50 Cal having none of it.
50 Cal got him. Body slam. That tag Dan Barry. Dan Barry again, he's mustering it up. He's still got it in him. Here it comes, incoming. Nicely done. Dan Barry with the senton into the ring. Assist from the ropes. 2, hit only 2. Very close. Very close.
Yeah, DangerKid hanging in there.
The referee out of position there. I thought we were going to have 3. Dan Barry, overhand right. Take a look. Worth another look. This bout brought to you by Rock and Roll Fables.
Dan Barry.
Very nicely done. 50 Cal and Dan Barry.
Showing off that twisted steel and the sex appeal.
He works out.
I understand that if Dan Barry and 50 Cal win the tag team straps tonight, Dan Barry will allow 50 Cal to get a tattoo. Just like
Whoa.
I know. He'll even let him pick it out.
But the blind tag out of Aiden Aggro. Watch out. Bing, bang, boom.
That boom was the impact of that clothesline into the cover. 1, 2, hit only 2.
50 Cal was leveled by the big boom. And still able to kick out really speaks to the resilience of this competitor.
Yeah, no, he's nearly knocked out of his boots. Aggro keeping the pressure on. The wise one to be focus the crosshairs on. But 50 Cal puts the brakes on the vertical suplex.
Look at the watchful eye of Dan Barry on his tag team partner, on his competition.
Aggro snaps off the suplex, floats over into the cover. Only 2. Referee Bill Thompson overseeing the contest here.
Bill Thompson and Nate Speckman doing a great job so far throughout the night. About to be a couple of extra pounds on the back there. DangerKid getting ready. Aiden Aggro loading up a senton. Close to the 400-pound point across the chest of 50 Cal. That could be it. Cover 2 and only 2.
Wily ways of Dan Barry, who was able to keep this matchup alive, but still 50 Cal was kicking.
Yes, indeed. The backpack, the double backpack. No good for putting it away. Now, DangerKid rolls out of the suplex.
The cover, 1, 2, only 2 from Bill Thompson.
And again, Dan Barry was ready to come in and break things up if need be. Those Blitzkrieg Pro Tag Team titles are hanging in the balance.
DangerKid here. What's he calling for?
Thumb across the neck, double suplex position.
Tandem offense here. Gets him up. Straight to the... wait a minute. Down goes Cal. Back to the buckle.
Yeah, pair of knees to the head. The dive.
Close, almost fingertips away from Dan Barry.
Ricochets out of the corner.
Catches DangerKid, but Aiden Aggro catches him. 50 Cal now. Enzagiri catches him.
Way to create some separation, reaching out for his tag team partner. Tag made, in comes Dan Barry.
Dan Barry incoming with a clothesline to DangerKid.
Fresh tank of gas.
Aiden Aggro. Back to DangerKid. Dan Barry's got plenty of them.
Barry had some incredible time to really reload, if you will, up on the apron.
So they are locked and loaded after all, Alyssa. I'm with you. I'm picking up what you're putting down. And Dan Barry trying to put down a beating here on MSP. Assisted neck breaker. How about a DDT to your partner, Aiden Aggro? How about it? Dan Barry now feeling it. The tides have turned here in this tag team championship bout.
Now you can see 50 Cal getting himself back up to a vertical base. Has joined Dan Barry in the ring, but now going out to the apron.
Looking to take out DangerKid at the Liger dive, the diving headbutt, I guess.
Say a diving headbutt. Unorthodox, but effective from 50 Cal. Who are we to tell him that it didn't work?
The Rocket Kokeshi out of 50 Cal.
Absolutely worked. Dan Barry now with Aiden Aggro in the ring. Never know what could be here.
Strong shot nonetheless.
Are we going to see new tag team champions?
What?
Suicide dive. Take home a wrestler night in the front row.
That's what you get when you buy the front row.
You're really paying for the experience here.
Is that what it is? Dan Barry, not to be outdone. Dan Barry perhaps going to fly.
Oh, what's it going to be?
Barry now. Incoming. Clears the top rope and into the second row. Dan Barry turning back the clock. Like I said earlier. Brings a lot of wisdom and some guts. The 20 years in the business.
You can see the wind up in this replay. Dan Barry summoning all that strength, summoning the daring, and just wiping out, as you said, into the second row of chairs here in Enfield, Connecticut.
Now Barry trying to stack up on that advantage with Aiden Aggro. Aggro gets the boot up. Buys a little space. Barry, not deterred. Watch out, biracial facial.
That is, in fact, what it's called.
Cartwheel King rolling.
The 50 Cal.
Talk about giving a facial. 50 Cal looking for a knee pump. Got some of it, not sure if he got all of it. DangerKid now. Trapped. Knocks his own knee down for an Inzaguri. Takes out 50 Cal.
You do what you got to do to keep the matchup alive, to keep those titles in your hands if you're DangerKid. Oh!
Big collision, center of the ring. Both teams down.
Everybody out.
Yeah, both these teams are on the same page with a lot of that offense.
Wiped out at this point.
We've seen such impressive cohesion in a newer tag team like Locked and Loaded, and imagine how that would cement the two of them as a team if they can walk out of here, the Blitzkrieg Pro Tag Team Champs.
And we talk about the short time they spent as a team knocking off the MSP. That's the big deal right there. Now, titles aside, yes, that would be the feather in the cap, but to knock off MSP, that could lead to other doors. That could lead to a spot at Limitless Wrestling and Tag Team Action.
I would say.
That could lead to a bunch of other places under the IWTV umbrella. Only two. Dan Barry able to break it up.
Sorry to cut you off there, Top Shelf. We've seen the vibe check put it to bed multiple times.
Yeah, but a desperation drop kick from Dan Barry breaks everything up.
Had Dan Barry not been in the ring, I do believe that would have been the end of the contest. DangerKid now sending Aiden Aggro in, bringing Dan Barry out the hard way. Going to eat a super kick. Dan Barry now, in the worst kind of way. Here we go.
MSP so impressive as a team, such impressive cohesion.
Barry floats through the vibe changer. Bicycle kick.
Catches Aggro.
Throws out. Inside out goes Aggro.
Lands flush.
Twisted steel. Sex appeal. That German suplex potentially incoming.
Big B.
Oh, no, but wait.
Rolls through.
The shoulders are down. Oh, that's it.
Gets up. MSP retained.
Winners and still Blitzkrieg Pro Tag Team Champions.